Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here. We are back with more Valentino Rossi MotoGP career mode. Today it is episode number 4 and we start off our first season in Moto3. So in this episode we're going to have Qatar, which is this first race here. We're going to have the second race, which is in Argentina, and we've also got a bit of a Valentino Rossi Academy bit, which is going to be in the middle, which are it's alright. It's not quite as interesting as the sort of start and the end of this video, but I'll leave it in there in the middle because some of you guys might find it interesting to see the career progression. So you might understand already, but this isn't a live commentary. All the 3 videos so far have been live commentary. This is a post commentary, so basically recording the gameplay and then talking back over it. So what would you guys prefer? Would you prefer me to do this or live commentaries? Leave your comments down below. I'd appreciate it a lot. And for the F1 viewers wondering if where the F1 content is, there'll be a F1 review up later, and also there'll be some Top Gear stuff coming on Monday as well. So just to let you guys know, there is F1 content coming. It's just F1 content and most sort of car content coming. You know, it's just at the moment this is the main priority for me to get playing on this MotoGP game, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, as the first few episodes have shown that it's done pretty well, so thank you. So here we are, the first race of our Moto3 season, and I'm not too sure exactly what I was doing off the start there, but 34 bikes, and we didn't do qualifying. Now this is something I've always sort of questioned, whether I do qualifying or not. I mean, sometimes it's fun to fight through the field, but sometimes it's cool to do qualifying as well. So I'm not going to 100% leave it up to everyone to decide, but I'm definitely taking in consideration what you guys put in the comment section. I mean, I'd probably prefer not to do qualifying because I feel it's a lot, makes it a bit easier for me to record videos, with a lot of time constraints. But if you guys would really like to see qualifying, leave it in the comment section down below and I'll probably start doing it. But just maybe don't expect as frequent videos, obviously, because it will take a bit of time to do the whole qualifying procedure. But that is that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this race nonetheless. They're already up to 28th position here in Qatar. Oh, bit of contact, but staying in 28th, all dropping down to 29th here down this short little straight. That little bit of contact did cost us a bit of time, trying to go on the outside, but it didn't work out there. We dropped down to 30th position after all that. It's quite close near the back of the field. Qatar, I couldn't quite settle into a rhythm today, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can see I've lost a lot of time going really wide at the final corner there as we head down the straight, going on to lap number 2, lose a few more positions, and we're now down to second to last. And you can see it's really close once again on the last lap of the race here, but nothing much has happened. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm not going to edit in loads of content which is boring for you guys to watch, but nothing really did happen. You can see up to the start finish line, we're going to only gain 1 position. I wasn't really paying attention here, but luckily for us, we didn't crash there going across the grass there. But I sort of looked over to my computer to check I was still recording, and I was just sort of sailing off onto the grass. So that was a bit annoying. Definitely not my best race. Definitely we can improve on it. But next up, we don't have another Moto3 race. We have a bit of content from the Valentino Rossi Academy part. And today, basically, just a little 3-lap race around Misano. Everyone is on the same bike there. You can see at the front of the grid, we've got Rossi, so Bautista on the front row of the grid as well. There's us at the back of the grid here. So basically, this is a little 3-lap race around Misano, San Marino. And we're just going to try and beat the other guys which are in the Valentino Rossi Academy, which is a kind of cool addition to the game, but I can see it getting a bit tedious. I don't know whether you can skip it. I did try and see if I could just exit out of it, but I didn't see a way easily to get out of it. But if you guys have played the game yourself and know other, how a way to sort of get out of these sort of academy adventures, leave it down in the comment section below, because I'm sure some people will be interested. And for me, I probably will continue doing them because I'm sure some of you guys are interested, and it probably is worth keeping going with it. But it might get a little bit tedious. I can see it getting a bit tedious if we start getting into a bit, repetition with some of these things that obviously will happen time and time again. But good first couple of corners there. It's going to put us up into 10th position here. A slightly bad run out of this corner, but I don't know. Bit of a silly move there on Bagnaia, but we got up to 9th position through that. And towards the end of the second lap here, you can see we're really putting pressure on the 2 bikes in front of us here. Baldassari was that, and somebody else didn't quite catch their name, and that puts us up into 7th position as we ease past them. But the last lap of the race didn't quite go to plan. We did drop a couple of positions. You guys are going to see here we're into 8th position here. We lost a position to Baldassari. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. Maybe it's not. Lots of Italian names which I can't quite pronounce correctly, but there we are. We lost another position here. This is a MotoGP bike here, so it's a fast bike. It was my first time actually using remember correctly, a MotoGP full spec bike, and it was a whole lot faster than the Moto 3 that I've experienced in the first few episodes of this series so far. So definitely a lot different. And for anyone wondering, I will be doing a review in the next few days. I just want to get a bit more game time. I mean, I don't want to make a review and then, you know, a few days down the line completely change my opinion. So give me a few days, I'll do a proper review. I don't want to really rush it, because I know, you know, if I upload it now to get a lot more views, but at the moment I'm just really about trying to make sure that this is the best content for you guys as possible. I'm trying to give you the best possible opinions on it as possible. I've obviously given you some positives and negatives already. Hopefully with the next few days, a bit more of the career mode done. I'll probably play some single player as well, just to get completely used to the game before I do a review. But there we are, a quick cheeky position grab right on the line there. That puts us, it was at 8th position across the line, which isn't too bad I suppose at the end of the day. And no massive names there towards the back of the field, but Rossi up there once again as always. So here's the second Moto 3 race that you guys probably are looking forward to here. It's Argentina. We're on our Mahindra once again. Obviously I recorded this all in one go, so I don't know your comments about whether we should do qualifying as of yet, but do leave those in the comment section down below. But 34th position is where we start this Argentinian Grand Prix, and for me, I'm just like, do a little bit better than that first race in Losail, because that was not a very good race in Qatar at all, and I really need to just do a little bit better there, because obviously doing that badly on a bike which is pretty decent, this Mahindra's an alright bike here, this team performance at least is pretty decent, so I don't want to be performing that badly for the rest of the career mode. I need to be getting to the point soon. I suppose qualifying will help that. So towards the end of the first lap here, you can see we're going quite close here. I don't know a lot of the Moto 3 names, so forgive me if I mispronounce any of them throughout this whole series, and in Moto 2 as well. I'm sure I'll be mispronouncing those, so definitely correct me in the comment section, but you know, don't have a go, just correct please. Thank you. So there we are, first lap, not particularly great. We only gained 1 position after that first sort of corner melee, and got ourselves up into 28th position on that first lap of the race here. But you can see there's a big group of 4. Well, there's a group of 4 here. It's not a massive group, obviously. But there's a group of 4 here, quite close. And this could be an ideal time to capitalise on this. And as we go under the Tissot banner, or Tissot, I don't know how you pronounce that either, so maybe I should just not talk about it. But 28th position, and look at this. This is one of my favourite moves I've done in the career mode already. 1 position gained there. Mazbu and 2 more bikers. 2 more riders. Why did I just say bikers? That just cringe. Anyway, up to 24th position, and overall a pretty decent first lap and a bit there. And you can see towards the end of the race here, lap number 3, halfway around the lap, just after the long straight there, we did briefly grab 23rd position down the straight, but we've lost it once again, obviously by outbraking ourselves, which is obviously a little bit unfortunate. But last up the race here, can we get any more positions? Hopefully we can, just to sort of improve ourselves here. Hopefully maybe get a top 20 would be good, but it's looking unlikely because we haven't really got much of this lap to go, to be perfectly honest. We've got this left-hander here, then it'll be another left-hander, then I think it's the right-hander to finish off the lap with a little left-hand kink. So only 3 proper corners, I think, to go, and that's one of them there, and that hasn't, you know, yielded a position yet. Oh no. Is it Shinji Ono, I think, just in front of us here? He's not having exactly a great time of it here. He's down in 23rd place. Looks like McPhee's down here as well, but look at this. I'm looking to the inside. Are we going to go for the move down the inside? Yes, we are. Down the inside of McPhee, Ono, and one other person. And that puts us into the 21st position around the final couple of corners and up to the start-finish line. Okay, it's not point, and it's nowhere near points, but it's an improvement over what happened in Qatar, and hopefully that'll be decent for the rest of the season. Hopefully, you know, I don't really understand, because obviously we had I suppose we had a good bike, didn't we, when we did the wild card races, and we haven't got quite a good bike now, so unfortunately we can't sort of power through the field as we did in Malaysia and Valencia in the wild card races you guys would have already seen. But give it a bit of time, hopefully we can get a decent bike upgraded in the next few rounds, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Some improvements for our rider skill, but until next time, Spinax, I'm out here. Goodbye.